Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Holloway's Garage. Today we're going to be working on this K5. So I got the fuel tank and everything in there. It was running fine. All of a sudden I heard a thump and the fuel pump just quit working. So we're going to try to troubleshoot that. I don't know if the fuel pump's bad or if there's a relay on these that can go up, or it could be multiple things, maybe even the wiring. So we're going to crack into this thing and see if we can get it going. I bought a new fuel pump for it, thinking it was a fuel pump, so we'll double check to make sure it is. If it's not, then I'll return it, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be the fuel pump. So let's dive into it. Alright, so we're back to the sending unit. So basically what you do, it's real simple to get this off. You take a pry bar, flathead screwdriver, whatever you got, and you hook it here. Give it a tap, and there's this collar that spins in and comes out. Now I'll probably have to pull all these lines. I might be able to get away with not pulling them, but what you need to do is you'll have to pull the lines. So we'll pull the lines out, that way I can get good access to this and figure out what the deal is. I'm pretty sure from doing some tests, the pump itself is bad. It kicked on, and there's not much fuel in here, and it probably sucked some air and burnt it right up. And there's an old pump. It's been sitting outside for who knows how long with this tank. So we'll unhook all the lines, and then we'll just pull this whole unit out as a whole. Alright, so I got the key turned. I have the relay is plugged in and all. So what we're going to do here, we're just going to test to see if we have power. That we have power and down to through the whole wiring harness and down to the fuel pump. And we don't. We have 8 volts to the sending unit, and we don't have any power to the pump itself. So that would be the reason for that. And then might as well, while I'm back here, I'll test the pump itself. So what I have is just a little jump pack. I'm just going to run 12 volts to the pump and see what we're looking at here. We should hear it. I mean, it should kick on if it's good. If it's not, then we should at least hear it, at least try to jump. It's hard. It's moving, but it's not pumping. Here's the new one. This thing, I tested it, and it actually spins inside. So we're going to move up to the front. I might as well bring a jump pack in case we need it. And we'll run up to the front real quick. See what we got working up here. So the relay is right there. Alright, so the relay on these runs through the ECU. When you turn the key, power should be it should come in through the orange, I'm pretty sure, and jump over to the tan and white, and that should send power back to the fuel pump. So let's see if I get this off. So you would want, let's grab the tester. So you got the black, which is obvious. That's gonna be ground. You got orange. Nothing. and you have to have the key turned. We got nothing in any of them. Red is basically just a test port. I'm pretty sure that you could jump 12 volts in there, and it should power this. So we got no power coming in at the moment. So what we're gonna do next, make sure the key's on. We're sure. I'll shove these in there though, and see. And I'm gonna shove in there. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? So orange is what needs to be powered, I believe. And we'll get another jumper, and we'll shove that in there. And now we'll give this 12 volts, which I got a little jumper hooked to my battery. That is stuck. See it fish it out. Alright. I guess we should just double check. Make sure it's actually getting power. Yep, 12 volts. So you got 12 volts to the red. Now let's go to the back and we'll test to see if we have 12 volts out back. Alright, we got nothing. Alright, so I just double checked my fuses. The 10 amp fuse in ECMB blew at some point while I was doing tests, I guess. So that would explain why I don't have power to orange. So let's check now if I do have power. Okay, I got 11.8 volts. So I'm gonna go ahead and I plugged the relay back in and tested again at the rear. Still no power back there. So I'm assuming this relay went bad. I don't know if they typically sound like that. You can hear it's loose. I think that means the relay's bad. So I'll order a relay, get that in here, and hopefully we'll be good to go. But I'll go run and grab that thing and come back and see if we can get this thing started and moved. Alright, I was finally able to get the new relay here. So here's the part number if you need it. AR279. It ended up being a different relay. A different part number than the original one, but I'll give this a shot. So you just pull this off. I'm going to keep this same harness. And I'll just cut these. Or actually, I'll just cut that off. And then splice in the new ones and heat shrink them on there. and zip tie the pump to the housing, and we'll be good to go. Alright, so that's what the finished product will look like. So we'll go ahead, we'll drop this in the tank. Well, that went right through the rust hole. There you go. I guess the problem was something else. So I guess the relay was probably bad, and you don't get power unless you're cranking. So I wasn't cranking on it and checking power. I was just turning the key, and it only lasts for about a second, I guess. Gives it power for a second or two, but if you continue to crank, it will continue to put power to the fuel pump. So good to go. Thanks again for checking it out, and please just hit that like and subscribe button, and if you saw anything you liked or didn't like, or things I could change to make it better for you all, or just even pointers, just so it makes it easier on me for certain things, because some of you guys already went through all this stuff, just comment below, and I really appreciate you guys checking this out. Thanks.